to see, what to rent, and what to skip. It's Movie Reviews with Ryan J.
That's right. We're back now with the nationally syndicated film critic Ryan J., who will point you in the right direction at the multiplex this weekend.
Not the theater.
The
multiplex.
Exactly. Good to see you, Ryan.
Good to see you, too.
What up with the socks?
Love them.
I wanted to tell you about my socks. I wanted to thank Valenkowski, who is a loyal member to the watcher of the Morning Blend. She comes to my movie club and stuff. She got me these socks.
Oh,
so.
look at those.
Thanks, Val.
They're green and dark green, and then they have a red
stripes,
heel.
A little bit of a red heel.
That's so cool.
I love green.
Do you really?
Do I? Yeah, this just
Never noticed.
Yeah. Okay, let's break down some of the fun movies this weekend, because I'm really excited about this first Disney one, Inside Out. Seeing the previews, I think it's so cute.
Yes.
And kind of genius.
It is genius. You hit the nail on the head. It is Disney Pixar's latest 3D animated masterpiece, and it's brilliant not only because it will entertain the kids, but also the adults. There's a lot of layers happening here. I feel like in this review I'm going to overuse every adjective because this film warrants it.
I'm dying to see this. I've seen previews of it. I think it looks absolutely adorable, and I think parents, kids, everyone will identify with the characters. Just from watching the preview, I feel like that. So there are some themes that are kind of deep.
Oh, beyond. I mean, it's such ambitious storytelling, and I just sat in this movie watching, sort of drooling over the story and sitting in awe of imagining how a group of writers would sit in a room and come up with a story like this. It's unimaginable. It's so clever, it's so intelligent, and yes, very deep.
Is it funny too? Because clearly animation should be a little funny, right?
It was, and you know, but the interesting thing is I laughed out loud not only at the comical dialogue in the film, but also just at the sheer, again, genius of it, because it's so clever the way that they articulate the storytelling, and you know, it's about these different emotions inside of a little girl's head and how they comprise the components of her personality.
So is it like anger and happiness and sadness?
Exactly, and they have to work together to make up her personality. And the way that they tell it is so brilliant. I was just literally impressed by this in every aspect.
Now, one thing that Pixar always seems to do is a short film. Did they do that with this?
They do. It's right before, and that movie is so good. It's called Lava. It's about 5 minutes long, and that film alone is almost worth the price of admission. It's so great.
That's great.
So what did all the movie clubbers think? Because you did a movie club for this.
I did, and they loved it. And there were grandparents there, parents, you know, kids, and this is really speaking to all generations. This is a see it on the big screen. It was made in 3D. The 3D is very effective, and I just, you know, you don't need to find little kids to take along. You know, this will be something that if you're an adult and you enjoy animation, this movie you'll get on many levels, and it's just fantastic.
I want to go see that one.
I do too. I totally want to see that. I'll take you with the kids. I'll make you look like legit.
He said I don't need to bring kids.
All right.
Exactly.
Whatever. All right, Madame Bovary, rated R. I actually saw a preview of this on demand. They're doing it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, this is like the umpteenth adaptation. This is based on the 1856 French classic novel. I never read that. I never saw any of the previous depictions, but I did watch this one. I rented it on iTunes, and I really liked it. I thought it was quite enjoyable.
How's the period look of it? What is this period?
This is mid-1800s, you know, so there's no electricity. It's all candlelight, and it's great. The set design, the costumes, the cinematography, the score all blend really wonderfully.
Who's the star?
That's Mia Wasikowska. We best know her as playing Alice from Alice in Wonderland.
Oh.
And she's very good because her character is sort of dealing with this crazy wave of frustration from her bleak life and kind of acts out against that. But you can imagine back then, all they had to do was like, they only had the, available to them. You could read, you could go for a walk, or you could play piano. Like how boring was life back then, right?
That's a good,
So no wonder she aspired to more.
Yeah. Would you say this is a timeless movie?
What I find timeless about it, and the reason that it's still speaking to us, even though it was written in 1856, is because although the world and society and politics have evolved, something remains the same, and that is relationship drama.
Yeah.
You know? So
ain't that the truth?
That's what speaks to all of us. I was like, she was struggling in her relationships the same way that we do in our dating lives or our marriages or whatever. So that's why this is a rent it. I watched it on iTunes. You can go there and digitally download it, rent it on iTunes. And if you like a period piece, if you like a good drama with some climaxes, it's worth it.
What's your new movie club?
Oh, this is for Me and Earl and the Dying Girl, which opens next week.
Oh.
And it's it's kind of like this year's The Fault in Our Stars, I think.
I was wondering.
It's a dramedy. It involves cancer and stuff. But I'd love for you to join me if you can.
Cancer and stuff.
Cancer and stuff, all those things that we love in movies. We like to cry. But it's Wednesday, June 24th at 7 p.m.
That's great.
Love it. That's fantastic. You can like Ryan J on Facebook, follow him on Twitter. For his full movie reviews, check out his website. It's ryanjreviews.com. Always great to see you and love the socks.
You too. Thank you.